What number is this?
66.
Hello and welcome to Weeb Wednesdays number 66. I almost called this cross-dimensional, not going to lie. I am SM in Flight, joined by... What? Redacted.
You don't have my Twitter? Okay.
But yeah, joined by...
Shadowpelled over here.
And today we've got some sexual fiction for you guys on stream, and we're actually only going to talk about the new Guilty Gear and the new Dengeki mobile game that just came out, open beta for global. Back from the dead. What's happening up here?
That one's true.
They're having fun, okay?
Yeah, they're having so much fun. Yeah, I saw that some of the VODs had like a Halloween thing. It had spooky.
Yeah, I didn't notice. If you guys messing with the green screen, I guess.
Yeah, we do that every now and again. I think Wednesday usually just has beach episodes though.
Of course.
As is the nature of it all.
It's not anime without a beach episode.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we've all been saying. As we're like kind of cruising into season 4 of Weeb Wednesdays. Actually, the new season starts whenever the
Is it when 2.0 hits?
it's when 2.0 hits, and it's also going to be like the end of the cycle for our rotating games.
Okay.
So we've got the beginning of the rotation for you guys right now. We're
More
about to play
Dengeki.
some Blaze Blue Central Fiction.
Yeah.
Is that
That
Just
looks
Clay.
to be Just Clay and Clueless Detective up. So Hazama slash not Kai. What's his name in this game? Jin. Right.
Yeah.
I for some reason just like said Kai and I'm like, wait, that's not right.
Kai
It's Jin.
Kisaragi? You're already getting into the spirit of talking
Yeah.
about Guilty Gear instead of
This
Blaze
is
Blue.
Hakumen. Yeah. I forgot he's just decided to stick with Hakumen after a while.
Oh, just Hakumen, I see. All right.
We'll maybe see something else, but that's not too likely if he's looking to win.
Oh, just here? All right. So what do you
Just
expect
here.
to see out of this match?
So Just Here as it is really loves the fact that Hakumen's 5C, I believe, goes like over half screen. So we'll probably see that round start. It's just a giant poke. No, okay, he's going for the jump. He's taking it a bit more cautiously, but he still is going for those pokes. Clueless does know his stuff, so he's going to be trying to get in, get these hits off, but dropping a couple of them. And then, yeah, Just Here, it just wants to back off, try and get a poke, and then go in off that.
Jumping in with a counter, it looks like. Kind of memeing, but... Oh! From the rear? Don't try and touch
Oh,
there.
yeah.
We got a
Let's
first big combo of the match,
Oh, Hakumen does so much damage.
right?
Yeah, so Just Here really just wants to always try and reset neutral and to get the advantage, and a good way of doing that is these counters, which he loves.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no?
It's just getting opened up quite a bit at the end there. Kind of Pringles, as it were.
Yeah. It seems that he's taking to an air a lot more. He is going for that poke like right there, but I think he's trying to go into the air to counter Hazama's good air stuff.
And Clueless just hasn't been able to make much of his aerial mobility. It's kind of been stuffed out on most of his approach thus far.
Yeah. It seems like every time he presses a button, it's either getting jumped over or getting hit out of it.
We also see him not really able to convert into anything big.
Yeah. He's gotten these hits, but he hasn't been able to make a lot out of it.
Fatal!
Yeah, that's going to be a combo into the super. Yeah.
3.4.
He doesn't know like amazing combos, but he knows a few pretty decent ones, and oh, that's got to be bad for this matchup. I forgot. You can just slash those ropes right out of him.
That was like the first thing that happened in the match. It was really gross.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be like a little defining, maybe not too much. It seems like Just Clay's more just trying to get all around.
Yeah, it's just something that just sort of happens by accident, but it seems like Clueless saw it happen and just like never again. He's been throwing them out, proving me wrong just right now, but for the most part, he's not going for them too much. All right, good blocks.
Oh, counter hit. Just this guy not picking it up. Whoa.
Man, Clueless not respecting him on wake up like 3 times in a row, and finally it works out with the wake up grab.
Doesn't
Okay.
but another chain will take a round. Brings us to the final round of the first game.
I don't blame him for being scared to commit on these, but yeah, it is a little hard to react if you do get the counter hit sometimes.
Oh, dang. Players kind of leaving a lot of damage on the table, a lot of counter hits that are just by themselves.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's what happens when you like know the game, but you're not like great at the game. You get a hit and then you're like, oh, I could have converted, but I wasn't able to react. Oh, no punish.
They just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see. It was like in the top half of the screen.
Yeah. Double whip grab looked kind of funny. Another one.
But on that topic, like, you know, it's been a couple of months since the Clueless has actually been able to be here for these tournaments, and a couple of months he's been able to enter the CF, and even though he's lost
he came, I think, last CF. Yeah, he's been missing a couple weeks, but I think he came last CF, and then, you know, there's the he started trying to get more consistent with coming.
Yeah, like he's been able to come, like, at the very least for the CF week for the last couple of months, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And I feel like I'm really seeing the progress. It's not like crazy. It's not like, oh dang, he's suddenly doing like 15k combos in this game for some reason. But you know, it seems like he's coming in with more of a game plan. It's a lot more. It looks like there's more of a thought process going in as opposed to just a lot of buttons.
He was able to beat Goat Nerd, who is pretty decent at this game. Cause like, but like he hasn't at club like UNT. We don't play this game like at all. So this is one of the few times he gets to play it, even though he does like the game. So like he probably doesn't. He's probably like pretty rusty on it, but still, especially playing a hard character like Hazama.
Yeah.
But he's still doing pretty decent.
We see just here now, one round away from taking the set.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, talk about him for a bit. You know, he probably plays this about as much as Clueless plays it.
I think Clueless plays a little bit more, but just here has a much more simple game plan. Easier options, as you can see. And yeah, just
it's a bit of a decorated fighting game player on these parts as well.
Yeah, just the experience of playing so many fighting games and being the top player. Like, I'm going to sound like a scrub saying this, but I truly believe there are people that are just talented and just always can win no matter what game it is, no matter how much experience. And just here, I very much feel that. First time I played him in Dengeki, it was very close and I almost lost. Even though he had never touched the game or seen the game before. So like, even though he might not have as much like practice time, he's definitely put in a bit of practice, knows what his game plan is, and is very good at executing it.
Knows how to play a fighting game, knows how to get a jumping button and take the set 2 over Clueless Detective.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him move on now that we're doing bracket, because we do have some really good players here, but I know he's done pretty good in the past. I know he's made top 3 multiple times, I think. Just, yeah, like I mentioned before, he's been sticking with the Hakumen. Once he decided that's what he wanted to play. Learned a couple combos, got a game plan down, and is like, alright, I'm sticking with it, and it's been working.
Yep. Step 1 of the game plan, get to the character select screen. Step 2, don't pick Taukaka. don't fall for it. Just pick the Hakumen.
Just pick Hazama. He's a better Taukaka, obviously.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry to call anyone out like that.
Just bringing out the UNTFGC memes. Yike.
But,
shout out Sukianto players.
No, it's fine.
But speaking of another player who's made it to top 2 a couple of times for this here game and these here parts, we've got TECHNOMIXER versus Proteus, I believe.
Techno, another one of those players that he seems to have a lot of practice in a lot of games. I don't know him well enough to know exactly how much time he's been putting into this, but it seems like he knows his stuff on a variety of characters for this game, so I assume that it's a lot, because, you know, like just here, like I mentioned, sticking with one character, but Techno, I've seen him pull out a handful of characters, and he knows not just a couple combos and a good game plan, but he knows how to really mix things up with it.
Yeah, TECHNOMIXER is definitely Like whenever he first came here, I heard him like describe himself as a troll, which was immediately disproven. It was like he's a meme lord, troll, whatever.
I mean, he does play Noel.
And then he immediately picked Mitsu, Yuzu. As soon as I got that information, still a little betrayed by that, but I think I would describe him as a fighting game, definitely a fighting game connoisseur. He's just really enjoys a wide variety of fighting games and just puts a lot of time into a lot of them, even ones that he hates, like Street Fighter 5.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I consider myself somewhat similar, but even I have not put too much time into Street Fighter 5, so I respect him for that. Oh, going up against Proteus, I'm assuming that'll be what his tag is, playing the 9. Ah, okay. So I was wondering what we'd get out of TECHNOMIXER, if we get the Noel or the Mai, which I assume is just sort of a call out against Milk, but we're getting the Naoto.
He just wants to flex some Naoto muscles for a bit. Sometimes that's just a really fun character to play.
Yeah, a different Naoto than we see in Tag, but a Naoto nonetheless, keeping up with his mains.
A Naoto still full of arthritis.
I have the hottest of nuclear takes for this character, as you know I have for almost anything. Dash cancels are easier than high jump cancels on this character. I done his combo trials and I'm like, you know what, these dash cancels aren't bad. And then I get to the part where it's like, hey, do a high jump. I'm like, oh no, I can't play this character anymore.
You know, I won't lie.
You know why I play Lambda? No high jump cancels. Exactly right.
When I was first trying to figure out combos and how to like not just fall apart on my stick, I had quite a bit of trouble with high jump cancels too. Yeah. So I can kind of get it.
I think that's more a personal thing. Probably because I don't actually play the character. That's why. The actual optimal stuff is a pain. Yeah, I that's probably what it is. I'm assuming they have much easier links in the combo trials, but yeah.
Dude, we've got the Phantom Pain though.
Yeah.
Being busted out.
Let's see what these combos look like. Nothing too big so far, but he's been chipping them down with these medium-sized combos.
Yeah. He's got him in the corner, hasn't really let Proteus out. Just getting opened up.
Overhead. Rekka, no launcher or dash cancel. Yeah, just sweep.
Yeah, we blocked the full of the jump-in sequence, but just wasn't quite ready to defend the toes.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Yeah, 9 really wants these hits for these stocks to get going, but...
Oh, here we go,
combo?
that's... Aw. Dang, we almost got the Death Stranding there. Whoa! Run up ground 0, I like it.
Playing very aggressive as TECHNOMIXER, and it's working out, though. Just some buttons along with the roots. Nothing amazing, but yeah.
Josh doesn't quite get anything.
Man. Oh, nice.
Oh gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, Proteus. There was some information thrown into the stream room. I'm not happy about it.
Techno, yeah. Techno seems to know what he's doing. He's dropped a number of these combos, but he's trying real hard.
Sway that.
We got the Akihiko, just become immune to all damage for no reason and just be top tier.
Dang, we got the Peace Babble.
So. Yeah, okay.
Ooh, booking. Trying to book his way out.
Nice.
The Proteus, but he hasn't really been able to really get out of the corner. Now he finally finds himself out, but still at the mercy of the Naoto mix.
Ooh, yeah, no. Techno's been playing very aggressive, and Proteus is just like, 9's buttons aren't very fast. Like, don't exactly know what to do, so...
Yeah, it hasn't really been... There's really no reason for Techno to not be playing as aggressive as he is, right? Whenever he gets... Like, he's holding forward, he gets hit, he takes, like, 1.7. Eventually, he gets in and he does, like, 5k to him.
Yeah.
So...
It just, like, he hasn't been punished yet, and Proteus has not shown that he knows how to get good defensive options. I don't know what good defensive option 9 has. And just Techno's been able to get these small chip damage combos, dropping them, but still getting good damage, like 2k every time, so it's adding up, and
If nothing else, he's also just on top of Proteus to begin with.
Yeah, there we go.
Proteus
That's a good one.
has not been able to successfully navigate the nooch once Techno is in his face.
Yeah.
That's why TECHNOMIXER will take it 2-0.
Hold forward versus 9.
I think that's a lot more. I would have kind of liked to have seen Proteus just stay on the ground more. He let Techno take to the airs quite a bit, and 9 still has the big water splash to the skies that she has in BB tag. And that is a.
Seemed like Proteus kind of wanted to run away a little bit, but 9's teleport is not the fastest in this game, so wasn't able to outpace the fast run.
That's probably what it really was. It's just trying to run away. I would have liked to have seen him just stand his ground a little bit more.
It probably would have worked. Well.
But we'll see TECHNOMIXER later on. Maybe we'll see Proteus if he makes it further on in the losers bracket. We've got one more match of round 1 CF action for you, Phil.
I think we got 7 members, which means, I'm assuming Milk gets the bye, so we're probably going to be seeing Goat Nerd and... Oh!
Goat Nerd and...
What's
Jay Cameron, right?
Jay Cameron is tag.
Whoa. That is... That's it, guys. That is the smell of the game. Sponsored.
Dang. But I think it's probably Jay Cameron's tag in Discord, so I'm assuming that's what it's going to be. I don't know if we've seen him in bracket for any game, have we?
He was the champion for Budokai Tenkaichi.
Oh right, he was. Didn't win anything because, I mean, I guess they just like looked around, picked up the nearest thing, and it turned out to be nothing. So
yeah, we couldn't even get a magazine that time.
Yeah, didn't even get a completely kanji kata manga that I still have lying around. I'll do something with it eventually.
Oh yeah, that was a lot. I was just like messing with that myself. That was a lot of fun.
I don't know. I've seen him in various other games. I've seen him play casuals in some other games.
Yeah, no, he likes playing casuals. He likes training. He's oh well, of course he played Skullgirls last week, but his tagged in was Wolfomania. Because
he a Beowulf player?
Yeah, he played Beowulf a few games. He played it when he played 3 characters, and we played 2. He tried doing it versus Jay, but didn't work out. Switched to Fuku, worked a little bit better. But was unable to finish it out.
When in doubt, just press J heavy kick. Not working out. That's unfortunate.
But I'm interested to see who he plays in CF because I haven't seen him touch CF. I think he might have played it once or twice, but I don't know when that was.
So we'll be able to see as soon as we transition over.
All right.
JT.
I see a Jubei, and is that Valkenhayn? Yeah, we have Valkenhayn.
Have we seen him? Have we actually seen him in CF before?
Jay Cameron? No. No, he's not here.
Who's the other person? There was somebody else that picked. Huh?
Oh well, wait. Did he go by the tag distant? He did. I know he goes by a tag distant frontier, but what did he play when he used it? Oh, he's using it right now. Okay.
Who's Yeah. We've seen a Valkenhayn here before.
It wasn't him. It might have been. Was it Techno? I don't know.
Oh, was it? It might.
I feel bad because I remember seeing it and I don't want to attribute to the wrong person.
It was somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody.
But yeah, Distant Frontier here, in case you don't know, that is Seth's Astral / Iwex. Because he's a big fan of Seth in both Tag and Unist.
Oh. Going with the tried and true Jubei.
Yeah.
It's gotten him quite a few wins in CF brackets. So.
All right, we have Distant Frontier pressing a couple buttons, trying to figure out what they do. It seems. I mean, seems to know what they do, but trying to figure out how to work them together. Whereas Goat Nerd cashing out on meter, 3K. He's installed. That's another 3K.
One last mix. Oh, doesn't quite confirm the roll, but yikes! Distant Frontier just pressing the buttons at all the wrong times.
I was playing Goat Nerd before, and it turns out if you don't have a DP, you just can't do anything versus Jubei. You just sort of down back and just sort of sit there for the end of time.
I mean,
I'm sure that it's somewhere that's minus, but I was not told where. He said to press buttons on the jump in. That didn't work because I didn't have a DP. Like when he goes for the overhead. But yeah, seems right now, just run forward.
I think he ran a little bit too far forward. He actually puts himself into the corner. It doesn't frontier, just backing up.
Yeah, trying to figure out how to get pressure going, but right now he's just getting pressured. Put into the corner.
Oh no! Take coin. Rock, paper, scissors, city. Goat Nerd is the man. He'll take the first game very handily.
Goat Nerd loves pressing buttons, and Jubei's a good character for that, and he does know how to. He does have good defense, but he really is loving being able to run forward right now.
Dog.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, no more dog. Doesn't really get much out of dog form there.
Yeah.
Now put into the corner. Rock, paper, cities. Pop. Rock. What?
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, we're out of there.
He did that combo a couple times on me. It worked, but not this time.
Oh my gosh! And he's getting throw counted.
Yeah. This could be. Okay, now just taking the 3.5. It could have been a little bit more, but
throw.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen the use of the overdrive over there?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a burst
I don't
overdrive yet.
know if he really knows too many of the universal mechanics. He might not. Like I said, I haven't seen him play this game before, so this could just be the first time he's picking it up.
Yeah. Or maybe he's like aware of it, maybe played it a couple of times, but just not all too much. You got barrier.
It is tournament. Sometimes in tournament you just forget things that you normally remember.
Again, Goat Nerd, very aggressive. He's not going to give you that time to remember anything.
Yeah, got the counter hit on the overhead. Does a little 2K combo and just resets him back down to the ground.
Oh, no!
You can't press buttons versus Jubei. It's nice.
Oh, there we go. Jump, jump, jump.
Trying to play Melty, but didn't work. Another one.
Super twice. Oh. Big uppercut, getting him big punished. He had very little life to give there anyway, but Goat Nerd will take it and take the set 2-0.
Yeah, just running through him. Yeah, distant frontier. Put up a good showing. Tried to fight back best he could. Got a couple moments in there with the good grab in the corner to get him out, and but just overall, seemed like he had a bit less of an idea where he's going on.
Yeah, we saw him get counter hit a lot. We kind of would have liked to see him just, hold back. He may have known about the barrier. I'm not entirely sure if he really knew what that was.
Did you see him do barrier?
Yes, he activated and unactivated it like a number of times.
Okay, maybe I think someone probably told him it's like it pushes you away. So maybe he's thinking it's like shield kinda.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah,
so I would have liked to seen him just like be a little bit more chill, just block it out.
Yeah.
Barrier block.
Barrier's pretty good. Jubei has ways of getting back in off barrier, but I'm sure that there's probably some way to get out. Like we mentioned, overdrive. Is a guaranteed way to try and get out. But well, maybe we'll see him in loser's bracket. He has time.
Now we'll be seeing some winner side action with Just Here versus the Kaicho himself.
I'm assuming this, Is it Yukiko Pop-Tart again?
Yeah, that's a...
Is he still using the tag?
Yukiko.
He's still doing the Yukiko Pop-Tart?
He's not Pop-Tart game right now.
Okay. But are we doing the Yukiko Bros? I said I would enter this week if Just Clay agreed to become Kanji Pro 69 and fight against literally an entire bracket of nothing but the Yukiko Bros. Everyone plays Yukiko except for him, where he has to play Kanji. So it's just Kanji Pro 69 versus the world. Sounds like an amazing time.
But he just played Kanji Yukiko.
Ooh. Wouldn't that be a twist?
Right? The biggest twist of them all. You thought it was Kanji, but it was me, Yukiko.
Oh, yeah.
This will be an uphill battle.
Yeah, Milk's pretty decent at this game. Who's he playing? Playing Amane?
Playing Amane.
Playing Amane. Ooh. Yeah, he likes playing his secondaries around these parts. Knows that we sadly aren't as great at the game as, Beta Dude and fame and all the other people he plays when going to his nationals.
Yeah.
So he's still trying to make sure that he's not going easy on us, but he is keeping the secondaries hot. Of course, Amane wants to get those drills up, get that chip damage in. Whereas Hakumen's probably looking to just try and get these counters to get in.
Oh, I was curious about how that interaction was gonna work, but the counter does not grab the.
Yeah, no. That's
the sashes.
That seems pretty good, because it, yeah, if you can't pull her out of that, then she can also just poke you, and she has bigger pokes. And once she gets these drills up, it's not going to be looking good for just here. Ooh, nice. Avoiding the drill setup. Getting a little bit of pressure, but yeah.
Oh.
Milk actually, I think, knows how to punish that. I do not, so.
Oh, count it.
Yeah, that's.
Whoa, what a confirm. Doesn't quite get a kill off of it, but the life solo.
Oh, he rapid canceled trying to not get hit, but wasn't able to get out in time.
Huh.
Ooh. Yeah, no. Yukikaze appears to hit very fast after the counter.
Yukikaze is a like frame -1 move. I like it.
Yeah.
The anti-air doesn't get much off of it, but just stuffed out Mocho just here's approach and just here taking it a little bit slower, trying to figure out exactly where he needs to be moving in order to get in. But that's playing right into Amane's game plan. You play a little bit too patiently. He gets the drills up, and once he's got the drills up, he's got the shit.
It seems like he's mostly wanting these counter hits to confirm. Maybe he doesn't need them. Not an Amane expert, but he's definitely been getting these counter hits with just here trying to get these jump ins, but getting stuffed by some of the grabs.
Oh, we got something.
Nice.
Doesn't take him back to the ground though.
Yeah, dropping that combo's really bad. If he got a knockdown, he might be able to get something off of it, but now he's in disadvantage.
Well,
getting these hits.
Oh, counter, but yeah, it was a light hit, and he was able to burst out, but he's...
I'm feeling Yukikaze in just a second here. There it was!
Yeah,
there's the grab. Oh.
Scooped from the skies.
Yeah. This looks like a rough matchup, but I don't know, I don't expect just here to switch. He isn't as comfortable on other characters as he is as Hakumen.
Yeah. I think that the pool of characters around here isn't all that diverse, and none of the characters are really as fleshed out as they could be. Amane is definitely not one of the characters that somebody else around here is going to pick. It's just a really weird character to play against.
Yeah.
So you might think, oh, you know, this is a bit of a zoner, it's like mid-range pokes, strong confirms from them, so I'm just gonna like walk and block my way in, right? Which I don't know if that specifically works or not, but playing that a little bit more patient game that you might with versus another more traditional zoner doesn't exactly work out versus Amane, because he's able to get the drill level up if you play too patiently.
Yeah. It's like with the zoner, with like another character similarly, like Phonon or Coma from Million Arthur, you're just like, okay, I just gotta block this stuff, wait for the slight gap to try and jump in or do something. But like, I don't know Amane. There's probably gaps in these strings that he can use to approach, but if you wait too long, yeah, that chip damage is gonna start racking up. But
we haven't really seen that come into play, because assuming that Clay probably at least knows that.
Yeah,
or
he knows that.
Or he doesn't want to be too far away, so he's trying to find his way in, but just has not been able to figure it out still. Milk's on set point. Yeah,
he's been trying to force his way too hard. This combo started from a nice meaty counter hit anti-air, because he's caught on to these shenanigans and just not able to finish these combos. Okay. No.
Oh, what is happening? Whoa.
He's been getting this good damage, but if he finished these combos, he'd be so good. Oh, another counter hit anti-air, but...
Jumping in with the counter.
Ooh, that was so close.
Oh, who blocks that?
Alright, he's got 100 meter. He wasn't able to close it out. Alright. Blocks it. That should be it. Super? No. Drops it.
Oh, you got it.
That's it. No, not the game, but that's a hit.
Ooh.
One more hit.
Oh, what in the world? What kind of hitbox was that?
All we need is one more hit.
A hit from either player.
Right.
Oh, he's popping off.
He's installing to try and make his way in.
Oh my gosh, the meme. The meme.
Oh.
Meme.
All right. Yeah. Nice. That's good. I remember how I said that I don't think Just has been played a lot. I do remember actually that he did said that he's been playing recently. That he was playing versus 9, and that he remembered that he wanted to use that move that he was using a lot to get in. So it appears he's decided, you know, maybe there's a similar matchup. You know, hard to get in against Zona. Should just do the dash counter.
Yeah, you know, fair enough. It worked out at the end there. We'll see if he's able to let it rock again.
Ooh, good counter hit.
Oh, nice juicy combo.
Get the knockdown?
Gets a knockdown instead.
Yes. Yeah, no, he wanted that knockdown to try and get something, but unfortunately, fatal counter on an anti-air, so...
He was not able to keep the corner pressure. Now he's the one stuck in the corner, but he's been able to... Oh, man, he's moving around so much better now.
Stop blocking low. Okay. Oh! Yes! Oh, okay.
Oh.
Does it appear he knows how to combo off that, or maybe he just wasn't able to react in time?
Dude, just wake up with the XLXC.
Oh, man, yeah.
Oh, the low.
Very much trying to go for something, but just doesn't have the meter.
Level 3 drill. Excuse me?
Stayed out too long.
Stay out too long. Just here, getting counter hit full screen by the drill that was already there. Yeah. But it's okay. He was scarred. He had... I do not blame him for being a little bit frazzled going into that match, throughout the match, because some traumatic things happened to him, you know. Press F for your boy just here.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of figured out a game plan, but unfortunately, as is most of Hakumen's game plans against that, it requires a lot of meter. And towards the end, he went for a lot of stuff, didn't work out, ran out of meter, and just had to deal with the Amane. And that didn't seem like he had the right tools.
He just didn't have the right ideas. And again, with the caliber of player Milk is, you know, he's been playing this game so much. Even though Juska was able to make that small adaptation that was able to get him that one round, and it, you know, carried him quite a bit through that final round. Milkaicha is also able to make those same kind of adaptations at a much faster rate. Yeah.
Like I said, he apparently has played this game in his free time some. He knows what he's doing definitely, and he's a talented player. Just, you know, Milk's really good at this game. So no one was really expecting him to win, and so it's not really like just saying, like he can walk off proud that he was able to put up a great fight, and that maybe he might be able to get a run back, get a couple games off him, you know. No matter how much of a underdog you are, it's always nice to see that you can put up the fight and try and take the win.
Oh, but blessed be thy Noel's thin legs. We've got TECHNOMIXER on the Vermilion.
All right. We got, I think we've seen this matchup before. I don't think Goat Nerd has been able to come up on top yet, but, you know, he's not been too bad for this matchup, I don't believe. I don't remember what the score was, but I do think that Goat Nerd has been able to put up really good fights and has looked like he could take it on a good day, so we'll see.
If I remember correctly, I think the last time these two played, it was it was a 2-0, but
was it?
Like,
okay.
3 of the rounds were like really close.
Yeah,
those last hit scenarios.
Like Goat Nerd, like I said, loves going in, loves pressing these buttons, but he also is not just mindlessly mashing. He knows very much what his pressure options are. He knows how to play neutral pretty good, and knows his combos. So
a little sad. Oh, I get it. I was gonna say I'm a little sad because Techno was picking the Noel color that I personally really like, but then he went to this other color, it's Eno color, which I think is a lot more appropriate because, you know, we've been doing the whole night, we're talking about only Guilty Gear, smell of the game, smell of that That is not a thing to say on this thing. Wow, big anti-air. I love this combo. This might actually be one of my favorite combos. That's probably one of my favorite parts of Noel, is that sometimes, even though it's the exact same combo, it just won't work because reasons.
Noel problems, yeah. Techno really likes his Noel, though Noel, unfortunately, not the best character. So, he's been able to get a good start, but then immediately turning it around. Goatnode just been running with this momentum. Let's see if he can keep it up to win this round.
Oh, tries to use the 4D to air quotes DP, unair quotes his way through it, but it's getting clipped by Goatnode anyway because Noel is functioning as intended.
That was dirty. I didn't think he would appear on the other side either, and he acts so fast out of that. That move is so ridiculous in this game.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, a good start, but he had one last time. Let's see if he's able to keep this momentum, because it seemed like whoever had the momentum was able to just keep going with it.
That's so dope too, what?
Good reset into, another one.
Yep, caught the roll, but wow! Dude,
Mash buttons on wake up.
Goatnode definitely trying to be definitely trying to smell the game. That's a guilty gear bar there.
I don't wanna make this sound like an insult, but Goatnode has a really good game plan of on wake up I press buttons, and then on your wake up I grab you or I press buttons. And it's been working. He's very close to taking the first game, but I jinxed it. Commentator's curse.
Get shot up, and TECHNOMIXER will spend his overdrive, but because Goatnode bursted instead of using his overdrive as an overdrive, he's actually on the back end. He's at the deficit for it.
He had a lot of advantage with Techno bursting that first round, getting a good reversal after nearly just getting crushed at the start. But, alright, now he's the one, finally, with the first hit. Let's see how he keeps up the pressure. Ooh, trades.
Gosh, we are slugging it out.
Yeah, no,
really get
so many scrambles, and Techno in this round has just come out on top.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how this works out. Another, pressing buttons on wake up.
Sometimes you just gotta bust out. Tries to get a grab, but TECHNOMIXER just calm on the defense. Gets the tech, and now he gets his corner.
He should have burst up real soon. Yeah, okay.
Double active flow.
No, burst. Oh. Didn't react fast enough to burst that. But yeah, that's so close.
This is the speed of the one-eyed lotus. Huh?
Yeah, no. Both of them very much just wanting to press these buttons. No respect given to the other.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It does seem that Techno's a bit more reactionary. Sometimes rounds start waiting for Goatnode to commit to an option before counterattacking.
Yeah, as much of I think he's like a very pressure-based player, but he's got a fair bit of patience.
Yeah, no.
Techno.
It seems like this is very much a thing that he's realized. Oh yeah, Goatnode here really wants to press these buttons, trying to bait something out, trying to, yeah. I really like that. So he did a move, and he realized that Goatnode every time has been pushing buttons because he's minus there. So he's like, I know you're going to push buttons here. I'm just going to DP while I land.
They're using drive specific moves as the trap. That was pretty cool.
So this was looking close, but now I kind of expect Techno to just close this out pretty cleanly. It seems like he has some of it read.
What a sequence of blocking by Goatnode, but ends up getting clipped anyway. Has to spend the burst, just get put back to the corner, ends up taking his way back out.
Goatnode needs some momentum, and he needs it now.
Oh, and he needs to not get hit by the cross through. Is that gonna be it? He's got active flow.
No.
He's got no combo. He's out. He's in. He's back in.
Out. Okay, this is what he needs. He has 1 HP. He has to keep up the pressure.
Goes for the same grab mix-up, not working out. Trade Z's, bad Z's.
Yeah. That was some great showing by Goatnode, but just towards the end, TECHNOMIXER just decided I'm going to play it a little more patient. We're going to try and adapt, figure out what you're doing, and counter it. And it was able to get him That last round, the last couple rounds.
The last few bubbles, and that's one of those things. Like with these two players that we now have in winners finals, Milk Kaicho and TECHNOMIXER, they both play the game quite. They both have played the game quite a bit. Both like practice the game at some point quite a bit, and that just gives them so many more options. Gonerd was able to make like a bit of an adjustment, but his overall game plan just stayed the same. Whereas we saw TECHNOMIXER going into that match going, all right, let's see how much aggression we can just lay right in his face and see if we can just kill him. Yeah. And it turned out to not be the case because some of those really weird scrambly situations ended up being in the favor of Gonerd. So he was able, with all of the experience, to go, okay, that's not how I want to play this out. I want to play a lot more reactionary. I want to be a little bit more back. And Gonerd just doesn't, like, not to say too much with like, how much he's played the game. He's definitely been getting better.
Oh, yeah,
but he
plays the game quite a bit.
Just doesn't have that ability, that knowledge within his game plan of his Jubei to switch it up like TECHNOMIXER was able to in that match.
It was very much. I really love some of the hard reads. Like I'm still just on that good old falling DP at the end where he just like, you've been pressing buttons every time. I know you want to press buttons. I'm going to DP you in the middle of my block string because I know you want to press buttons here.
So now we're gonna get some more buttons. Proteus versus Just Here. We got loser side action.
This is gonna be a much slower match. I think Proteus playing the 9 very much likes the pressure, the zoning. As we saw against Techno, just getting rushed down and destroyed whenever he couldn't adapt to that quick enough. But Hakumen, not exactly the greatest rushdown character, so I think he's probably going to be looking to try and get a couple pokes, maybe a counter, and then get in and just apply his pressure, but he won't be able to just run through 9 like Naoto could. So
Proteus plays Katana Boys, like some variation of Katana Boys in BB Town, right?
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm like a little surprised. I don't know him very well as a player or personally. I'm like a little surprised that he doesn't play Jin.
He plays Hilda and Eunice.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
Oh my
that's
goodness!
buffle,
You
it?
have to bury your blocker, you fool!
Yeah. Playing slower does not favor Just Here right now. Good counter though, but yeah. I like. Just Here was just talking about. No, he's talking about playing Izanami. Sorry, it wasn't 9. It was Izanami, but like, it's very. He was just playing a another zoner, so. I mean, he doesn't have the meter for it, but he seemed to have made a game plan, even if it didn't work out in the end. But now he's kind of struggling. He's not really applying too much pressure, maybe afraid of the anti is, so he's just slowly just jumping in, going for counters. Not able to get a good block string going yet, and he's just getting zoned out.
Sorry, you got it. I'm a little shook after that first round.
Just all of it.
That's such a weird amount of spaghetti and big brain.
Yeah, no, Proteus. It sometimes it sometimes feels like he's just pressing buttons, but like I'm assuming that this looks how 9 looks to me every time. So I'm assuming he has a game plan here. He seems to have some idea of what he's doing. He's trying to go for combos. He's getting good damage, so. I honestly kind of wanted to see maybe Just Here just pull out a Taokaka or something if this doesn't work out. Though I don't think he will. Ooh, nice.
Very unfortunate for Proteus. He got a... Like, the worst kind of burst came out from Just Here there, but just didn't react to it in time. Ended up losing the round as well.
Yeah. Just pushing him away with these big buttons and projectiles. Nice. Yeah. Hakumen, you know, he has a big sword, but just not enough to deal with 9.
Yeah, there's only so much of a material object can do against the actual essence of magic.
Yeah. Just all this spacing teleports past him.
Do you think Hakumen's sword makes bubbles out of the meteors?
Probably. But actually, I wonder, cause I play Lambda, you know, and she has the super that Noob has in tag, where you have a million swords. As looks like Just Here might take this round, though.
What is the...
Oh, he's charging that up. Yeah, no.
Oh, he gets the jump and doesn't get anything big.
All he needs is one poke.
Proteus.
Gets out of the gravity field.
He's got
overhead.
He's got 100 meter. I'd really like to see.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he knows super as well. He's played this game a decent amount, but yeah, no.
Oh my gosh, he got into the shortest stare down situation of all time. Ends up getting.
But as I was saying, like with the sword super that just locks you down for days, if Hakumen slashes any one of those swords, the Vil Void it creates will protect him from all the other ones. So I'm assuming it'll probably be the same with the meteors, where he just needs to create one and it'll just sort of negate the entire attack.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see something like that. Just they try to sword more and more things.
Yeah, sadly you can't sword these giant fire and water normals, but you can just get a big hit, and that's what's been going on here.
Oh yeah, gets into the corner, hard knockdown. What's for breakfast? We're just leaving the hotel.
Proteus, you know, looked really good at the start, but right now, just unable to, I don't know if it's just he adapting or just trying to clean up a little bit of that spaghetti we saw game one.
Oh no!
There we go. Oh no. Alright. I mean, these have been close matches as we see an overhead. Oh, that was a 2B, not a 5B.
Whoa. Slipped into those DMs with the uppercut, just like taking that first round, getting himself onto set point.
It's gotta feel bad for Proteus, taking such a demanding lead, and now he's been able to keep it close, but every time it's mattered, just here able to get these round-ending hits.
That's one of those things. As we've been talking about the other players with, you know, their experience in the game, just has a lot of experience in fighting games. He's able to bring out that clutch factor when necessary.
Yeah.
Dude, clutch factor and just like make sure the fairy doesn't get to do its part. And Proteus is not able to find the answer. Oh my!
Oh no, that should be it. Oh no!
Wow!
One hit, and that goes really high. Wow!
The flexible Hakumen able to take that final speck of health, getting just here for that round, getting him into a loser semis. We'll be seeing who the other side is momentarily, either on stream or by way of update on the challenge bracket. If you guys want to see that, just put an exclamation mark bracket.
Good job to Proteus. Put up a really good fight against someone who's done quite well at Freaks for CF. He showed that he had a decent idea of what to do, but once Hakumen got those hits in, was able to fight back, but just wasn't enough to close out a game.
I think that's one of those losses that feels really bad, like kind of in the moment. But I think there's a lot to be gained from just going back looking at that VOD, because there are very, very clear things that he could do better. Like even if we don't talk about like having better combos, he had a lot of really bad bursts from Just Clay, kind of just rock. But those are some of the things that you can clean up pretty clearly if you're just aware of the situation.
I think it's one of the things of like when you're just first playing a game, you have, you know, maybe few hours in it and you're like, I know this game somewhat well, I've done a few combos, I know my character's options and stuff, but you don't really have that situational awareness to be like, this person burst, I know exactly what to do right now, or I got this hit, I know exactly how to pick up from here. And
just like,
they did this option, I know exactly what I should do to punish or whatever. You don't exactly have those instilled in you quite that early on in the learning experience of a game.
Well, speaking of not knowing what to do, we've got our resident Jubei goat nerd going up against Clueless Detective Hazama.
Nice. Yeah.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Let's see, we got Bunchucks now.
Watch your hairs, boys.
Now Bunchuck.
Yeah.
But
this will be interesting. Last week, not last week, but last month, we saw actually Clueless winning this. Which You know, I think Goat Nerd's a really good player, so I think that was a pretty big victory for Clueless to be able to take it over Goat Nerd here.
For sure.
And let's see if he's able to recreate that. Figure out what he did right that time, keep a game plan, and get it going.
Maybe Goat Nerd's figured out what he did wrong last time. See if he's able to make the adaptations.
Fighting games are all about figuring out, okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do right? What can I do better?
Where will the Wheel of Fate take us this time? It's taking us jump back and jump forward.
Yeah, let's go right into it. We're gonna see, you know, Clueless, same game plan that he mostly always does. Very evasive, playing Hazama, you know. Just getting these single hits in. Getting a couple pickups, but not much.
Oh, I like that. Air dash to chase attack.
Yeah.
Oof, that's nice.
Right.
Wasn't nice enough to clear up this life deficit.
Yeah.
Clueless is slowly building it.
We see, yeah, Goat Nerd be able to get one big combo, but wasn't able to do too much off of it.
But what about two big combos?
Yeah, this one, oh yeah, he had to burst there.
Oh,
that's plus in this game. Yeah. It was a lot of good chip, a couple good confirms, but just these big combos from Goat Nerd, able to chase him down, get some big hits in.
Oh man, and we've seen that situation happen a couple times now. Clueless gets this knockdown, but Goat Nerd, no fear, already pressing 2A, on the way up, on the way down, it doesn't matter. 2A all day, every day. And Clueless is getting clipped.
He loves pressing buttons, and I mean, it sounds like a bad thing, but it's worked out for him, and he knows that it works, so he'll go for it. Like, he's not just mashing, he's pressing buttons when he's like, I know that I don't need to respect you here.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's one of those things, he's like a little bit too antsy.
Tick grabbed him, and Clueless was just trying to get out of that corner. I wonder if he was going for a Funnel Rapture. Like, just trying to mash that out.
Trying to bust out, just didn't quite get it out.
Yeah, he really likes the Funnel Rapture in these games. I haven't seen him go for it once this week, though, so maybe he's dialing back on it for favor of just saving the meter for other things. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. He didn't do terribly, but yeah, Goat Nerd's pressure, Goat Nerd's combos, just able to overwhelm him, so.
Oh, wow. I, again, really like it. Goat Nerd's trying to chase down a lot of these techs. Not getting too much off of any of the chases yet, but really scary idea coming out.
Goat Nerd just trying to be as aggressive as physically possible. Whereas Clueless able to kind of punish him a couple times, but
oh no!
Nice. Just avoiding that with the stance.
Anime. Oh.
All right. 1 health left. He has 50 meter though, so let's see if he's able to use it.
So many different things, so many different tools, but the ground knows all.
Yeah, no, just unable to find the hits in that he needed. Like, he's been getting these hits in pretty nice, but just not the biggest combos. And oh, that's a mistake.
But he's gonna have to figure out something. Right here, right now, it is set point for Goat Nerd.
Just the neutral is just not favoring him enough, and Goat Nerd's able to get more off of it.
So many blue beats coming out. Oh my gosh! After that huge bit of bowl of spaghetti, you see Clueless on the really bad side of a life deficit.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, we're busting out. Let's go.
I know he's got it in him. He's pretty decent at this game, but that should be it. Okay, overdrive. He gains life when he's close to you, and that's a combo. Okay, he's going to be gaining life the entire time he's in this circle. Nice.
Laugh at him.
It's just one hit. Oh no! Man, it looked like Clueless could have made a comeback, but
again, no fear. There's no fear in those eyes. He picks Jubei. Fears nothing.
I know.
And man, that was pretty crazy because Clueless got 2 jabs on hit, wasn't able to do the combo, but Goner was like, I don't believe in you. I am supering right here, right now. Nobody's gonna stop me, and it actually got him the set.
Yeah, no, he's very much been able to get the success that he has by just playing fearless and just running at his opponent and saying, punish me. If I mash buttons so much, and just punish me for doing it, but no one has been able to yet because he's just so good at doing it.
Yeah, we've seen him, as I was mentioning the last CF. We see him act very fearlessly whenever he's not getting punished. We still see him act that way whenever he is getting punished for it. He's just not able to flip the switch, as it were. Yeah. So it really works out against the people who aren't aware of what to do versus Jubei, or how to get a big punish for any random hit that they might get on the approach. But it really doesn't work out for him whenever that is not the case. Can I get a water?
As someone who's not amazingly knowledgeable about CF, what other options would Jubei have? Like, I guess he could always just, play more patient, but what other options do you know Jubei has? I'm not sure if you would know.
I think it really is just playing patiently. Like his Bs, around the start of it,